All right, it should be live. And let me check my channel.
Oh, that link did come through.
Oh, did?
But I had it on fucking private chat, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever used this StreamYard thing, so I'm still getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, we got it up there. It says Night of the Living Dead live for Video Homicides 31 Days of Horror. And feel free to download it and put it on your channel and whatever. Let me click get this loaded up.
Just say when and I'll click her.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, click it.
1, 2, 3,
2, 1. Yeah, there we go.
Go.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that should be good enough. I'm gonna turn mine down a bit just because I know it's probably gonna come through like crazy.
Oh, okay.
Everything good? You can hear everything good though?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
All right. I gotta pull up like a mini window for it.
That's what I'm about to do. Yeah. Because I was just like thinking that. I'm like, fuck, I can't even see the guy. And like, fuck.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm actually gonna stop it and then restart it. And,
yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Yeah, just you do the countdown and I'll go on your countdown.
Okay. Yeah, Facebook. And I hope let me see if anyone's watching. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, cool. Yes, how's your night been?
It's been good. It's been fucking good.
All right, there we go. We're going.
All right. So say when.
Oh yeah. So 3, 2, 1, and go.
There we go. Fuck.
Go.
Man, I love this fucking movie.
Yeah, me too, man.
But I have a feeling that like a large portion of this video is going to be talking shit about that fucking horrible Halloween bullshit movie, man.
What, the new one? You know, I actually liked it. Halloween Ends.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Out of the 3 new ones, that's my favorite. It's still like probably like the 5th favorite in the like in all the Halloween movies, but
that's your 5th favorite. Well, I guess a lot of the oh my god. I feel like the thing about me and you is like you like so much shit that I fucking hate.
Yeah.
That's why you're the trash stash, bro.
Yeah, man, you know.
But the thing is, I will say this. You've showed me or exposed me to more better shit than bad shit. I'll definitely say that.
I usually like stuff for like, I mean, I like, you know, have a good reason why I like it and stuff. And a lot of times, you know, some of that is like able to, like if someone thought the movie sucked and then they hear my reason, they might change their mind a little. I don't know. But I like, you know, a lot of stuff that people universally like too.
Mm-hmm. Just for the record, on my TV in front of me, I have Anaconda playing for the 90th time.
I have Body Double on the TV over here. It's got the volume off, and it's actually the menu screen right now. I'm just checking my phone to make sure this is actually doing the live stream thing. Oh yeah, we're live on there.
Yeah, it looks like it's good on my end, man.
Cool.
Yeah. Fuck, I keep closing down the little Night of the Living Dead thing. There we go. Yeah. So I guess we should say that Night of the Living Dead, 1968, obviously, directed by George Romero, one of the essential horror films of all time, inspired many films, inspired the independent way of making films. I think when you talk about guys like George Romero, H.G. Lewis, you know, there's countless other of these guys that just did so much with so little and made such an impact. It's insane.
Yeah, man.
And I got this weed right here. It's called Platinum Punch. It's not bad.
Smoking platinum.
Fucking platinum dope.
He was like a commercial director before Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah, I think that he worked on Mr. Rogers. I think he
Really?
was working on Mr. Rogers, was like local to Pittsburgh or something like that, and countless other commercials and stuff. You can actually, I've seen some of his documentaries where they've shown clips of some of the other shit he's done. It's pretty cool.
That would be crazy if Mr. Rogers was a zombie in this.
Yeah. That would be sick.
Yeah, I still got to see some of his other stuff, like Season of the Witch. I never seen.
I've never
that what
seen
it's called?
that. Kayla watched it and she said it was awesome.
Yeah.
I take her word for it because she's pretty good at. If she likes it, then there's a good chance I'm probably gonna like it. But like, yeah, I haven't seen that one that he did that has Ed Harris in it. It's like a motorcycle movie or some shit. Knight Rider?
Yeah. What was that called?
Not Knight Rider. Something like,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, that movie I haven't seen. I have seen The Crazies. I've seen Martin. You know,
I saw the Crazies a long time ago. It's been forever since I've seen it.
It's really good, and the remake is really good too. I really like that remake.
I gotta watch it. I have it. I haven't watched it though. I bought it like right before the pandemic, or maybe even during it. I was just like, it's just gonna give me anxiety if I watch it.
Yeah, yeah, it is a good one though. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'd probably watch it now because they're kind of settling down. So
Yeah. Otherwise, you're fucked.
yeah, otherwise I'm fucked. You gotta let me know 2 weeks in advance, or else I'm fucked.
That's the funniest thing ever, man.
Yeah.
It's a little inside joke there for anyone listening. But yeah, man, we are fucking 19
What day is this for your 31 days? Is it
19?
19?
It's fucking nuts, man. The thing is though, like, I don't have like a whole shitload of time to like watch like a bunch of fucking movies right now. So I've just really been sort of taught, like the last two were kind of like not cheap shots, but I didn't watch them.
It was
Like,
kind of off of memory.
Yeah, like Chucky and fucking Evil Dead 2, which I've seen a million times, so I could talk about those forever. But you know, like, what?
Oh, that's what I had to do for when I did the 31 days of Mobtober last year. Like, probably like almost all of them, except for maybe 3 of them, were just off of memory. So I don't got time to watch like 31 movies.
That's the thing, right? Yeah, like I've like out of the 19 I've done so far, I've probably only watched like 10.
Yeah.
But all those 10 were like really like those Argento flicks, man. Like, fuck. I had such a blast watching those.
Oh, yeah. I watch more once it gets colder. Like, once it starts getting dark at 4 p.m., that's when I really start watching more movies.
Yeah. Yeah. It's already getting dark here at like 7 o'clock. And it's cold as fuck up here. Oh, I love this part right here. We missed the fucking coming to get you Barbara moment, but love the look of this guy too.
You know, he went on to do more zombie stuff.
Yeah, I think he directed a film, didn't he?
Yeah, Flesh Eater. He's like the lead zombie. It's basically a remake of Night of the Living Dead. But it's just like him kind of going door to door, like as a zombie. Like he fucking knocks on a kid's door and the kid answers and he bites the kid. But then he did like pizza commercials as this zombie and stuff.
He is like very iconic zombie, but like when I think of zombies, I don't really think of that guy, but I think he deserves to be thought of.
Yeah.
I still think of like Fulci Zombie and like, you know, all the Romero zombies and shit.
Fulci Zombie has probably my favorite zombies in any zombie movie.
Do you know who my favorite zombie is in that film? Is the fat zombie on the boat.
Yeah, he's a good one.
I love him. I would love to be him for like Halloween. Like if I could, like, I think that'd be so sick.
And then I think it was like Guillermo del Toro said he was fat because he ate all the other people or something.
That guy knows a lot about like movies that like we like.
Yeah, he's a big like horror fan like that. He even on my 4K or my 3-disc zombie DVD, he does the introduction to it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, this guy was kind of smart for a zombie, huh? Like he
Mhm.
knew how to break the window and stuff. Probably like a scientist before he died.
Well, I think it's kind of like that, like that raw instinct that I think he was going for with these zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're dead, obviously, but like they're using shit.
Yeah.
And then of course, he brought that back with fucking Bub in Day
Even
of the
in
Dead.
like Dawn of the Dead, they still knew they wanted to go to the mall.
Yeah, I love how they make it like she's such a shithead driver. She can't even drive the car down a straight road.
Yeah. What I heard too is that car got fucked up in real life, and that's why they added that scene.
It's probably like George's car.
Yeah, probably. The zombie looks like Dr. Kevorkian, the suicide doctor.
I don't know what that guy looks like. I've heard of that Kevorkian, but I don't know what the fuck it's about.
If you look him up, he looks exactly like the zombie. I haven't even seen let me see if anybody's watching. Oh yeah, it says one person. If you're watching, leave something in the chat
Yeah.
and send us some super chats.
I only respond to super chats.
Yeah. Yeah, it says one person.
There's actually a George Romero like foundation where you can like donate money. I think it's like to like help like independent artists or some shit.
I think I got that on my Instagram. It's like
Yeah.
the Garf.
Yes.
A. Yeah. George A. Romero Foundation. They got like a little cool Instagram filter where you could do your face as George Romero.
It could. I just seen the website on like Bloody Disgusting or like one of those fucking shit ass websites.
Yeah.
Where like the thing about those websites I can't fucking stand is like every time you read an article, it's got to be like very. And I don't want to go down this direction, but like everything's so fucking like politically correct. Like they can't say if anything's bad. It has to be like all just good stuff about it. Otherwise, they won't get sent screeners.
They can't trash it.
No, I love this movie. Oh fuck.
Yeah, like didn't you send me a link? It was like Birdemic Part 2 or something.
Bro, and that was on the cover. That was on Fangoria's like main page, and it's like, are you kidding me? How sad is that?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the first one was actually a really big movie just because it was so shitty. Like it was basically a viral video. But there had to be like, better movies coming out that year that were like more deserving of the cover.
Yeah. Makes me sad, man. This flick is insane.
I kind of think they like the upstairs zombie is maybe where they got the idea for Mars Attacks, because it really looks like a Mars Attacks Martian.
I know what you mean.
Like it's got like the skull with kind of like the brains coming out of it.
Yeah. Fucking Barbara.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the Tom Savini?
Of Tom Savini? Oh yeah. Oh, the remake?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one almost as much as this one. I do prefer this one, but I like that one almost as much.
That one is a good fat zombie too. The one in the guy's uncle or whatever the fuck.
That's right. Yeah, he walks kind of like slowly walks in the house. Yeah, he's got the overalls.
The thing I like that movie. I like the kid in that movie. I forget what his name, like Jimmy or Billy, or whatever the fuck. And he's like, he's like, oh now Mr. Cooper, like we're gonna listen to Mr. Ben, like all that kind of shit. He's like a likable kid.
And the Mr. Cooper is the guy that played Otis in Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
That's right. He's passed.
Yeah, he died. Yeah.
He was also Sheriff Wydell in fucking House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's also Red Rider in Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. As Lightning. His name is Lightning in that film.
Lightning. There we go. We got someone. What's up, Hellbound? How you doing?
Hellbound, what's going on, bro? We are currently 13 minutes into Night of the Living Dead 1968, for the record. We're not showing the thing because we could not figure it out. Obviously, Danny B's eating some sort of pizza, and I'm eating a fucking bagel with whipped cream cheese, and at the same time smoking Platinum Punch.
The zombies are eating flesh.
Yeah. And like another thing that I like about sort of the history, like the not folklore because it's fact, but like the idea that like Ben, the character, I forget his name in real life. Remember the actor Dwayne Jones?
Yeah, Dwayne Jones.
So Dwayne Jones was not cast to be some sort of political statement. He was cast because he was like the best actor that auditioned for the film. And I think that's cool. And like it's really, I feel like modern people, like people that are younger than us, right? Like people probably born in the 2000s that are going to get into horror films and stuff. I don't think that they'll understand the weight of a movie like this and like what it did back then.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty historic.
Yeah, because that's one thing that I always like to think about is like when there it was right there, that fucking tax thing. Yeah,
I looked away.
I know. I keep fucking forgetting we're watching the film. But anyways, kids nowadays, like it's so easily dismissed because it's black and white, because it's old as fuck.
Yeah.
Even though black and white has like you can work that into any kind of film. Like look at 1931 Frankenstein, and then you got Clerks from 94, both black and white films, both effective. Color doesn't mean shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's too is I used to think of this movie as a lot older because it's in black and white. Like 68 is really not far away from like Taxi Driver and what was going on in the 70s.
For real.
Like it's like for some reason when I used to watch this, I would think it was like 1950 or 48 or
yeah. Because it's that low budget goodness, man, the cheapest film they could get.
And the black and white, I love it. You know, they have the colorized version, which I don't fuck with. Yeah, but like on Halloween, I'll throw this on. Like the black and white just lights up the whole room. It's really cool.
Yeah. This is a good movie to throw on if you're just fucking around with your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's got the suspenseful music the whole time. You know?
Yeah, the music really like sells it for me. I love the music.
Yeah. Like those colorization movies, like I know they did it with like Godzilla, and I know they did it with this, and
they're terrible.
Like it just looks like ass.
Yeah. Like it used to look better when you would watch it on VHS in shitty quality. Like just everything kind of looked like shit. And I couldn't really tell back then, but watching them now, I'm like, oh my God. This looks like a fucking punk rock flyer in a movie.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, like when I was a kid, I just talked about this in that fucking Day of the Dead video, but I'm telling you, man, like me and my dad would watch these films and like we would always talk about like, what if it was real? And like, where would we go? And like, it was always a mall, and it was always like, which mall? Because you need a mall with a fucking grocery store. You need a mall with like, at least like I would be set if I had like a grocery store, a fucking art store like Michael's or some bullshit. Yeah. And then maybe like a Walmart or some shit so I could have other random shit to do. But but it just brings back memories because I feel like Night of the Living Dead is it's obviously like held in high regards, but I still feel like it's like people don't respect it as much as they should, because I feel like it's so fucking good, and it didn't deserve to be on like all those fucking 50 fucking movie packs where there's like 10 movies out of the 50 that are worth a fuck.
They do that just because it's public domain and it's like the most well-known.
And that's bullshit. Like I don't know, like what the fuck happened with that. Like obviously the T's weren't crossed and the I's weren't dotted somewhere.
Yeah, you know what it was he copyrighted. It was originally going to be called Night of Anubis, and he copyrighted that title. And at the last minute, they changed it to Night of the Living Dead, and it had no copyright. So that's why
Wow.
the whole movie, like, he didn't make no money off of it.
Wow.
But really, at the same time, that's also why it got so widespread, like played on TV like crazy. And I think that's why we got the sequels, like Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like if I showed a movie like this to my brother, he would watch it because my brother's only he's like 24 now, but I mean,
Yeah.
he would watch this because I'd be like, bro, like this is a good film. But I feel like if he was just on his own, I don't think he'd watch a black and white film.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people that age are neglecting these types of films because I've been, I go on Instagram and shit and I look at fucking videos and stuff and I'll type in like horror collection or something or like whatever it is. And then it'll be like, lead me to a YouTube channel somewhere and it's just some kid like showing off his physical media collection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like, I don't know. Get the fuck out of the mainstream bullshit and actually like do your fucking horror homework. If you want to be like, or not if you want to be it, but if you want to learn about this shit, you have to go back. You can't just fucking watch the stuff from the last like, it,
I always find the older stuff more interesting too.
for real.
Like, what you get more options of like what you want to get into it, like in a deep dive when you go backwards. Like if you're only watching stuff from this year, that kind of limits you to like whatever is trending. But like, you might find like one good movie or something that you're into. But if you go backwards and do like, a marathon of like 10 to 12 movies that are all subject that you like, and you hear people's reviews and see people saying like that's good and stuff and what they liked about it, it's more interesting that way.
Yeah. Yeah, because you like how much good shit comes out in a year?
Like what happens, I feel like, is like you'll get every year, a ton of movies, like 50 movies or something, and then there will be a handful of good ones, and then over the years, that's kind of like what sticks around as the good ones. Like 1968, there was probably like a ton of movies that were pretty shitty, and then this is one of the good ones.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Fucking choking to death over here on fucking cheese bagel for fuck's sakes.
The jalapenos got you.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the poor guy, he died during a live stream with the trash stash watching Night of the Living Dead on a jalapeno bagel.
What would happen? Like, I would have to try to figure out the area code to Canada to call the paramedics.
Oh my god. I love Ben reasoning with this broad or trying to.
Yeah, she's just lost her mind at this point.
Yeah. Also, I got it because we talked about fucking the Savini Night of the Living Dead, but we didn't talk about Tony Todd as Ben.
Yeah, he was really great.
Fuck yeah.
He was awesome. Perfect choice for Ben.
Yeah, perfect. He even kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got like the same kind of like build and like,
He's got kind of like the skinny head.
Yeah, he's got the skinny head with like the flat top look to it.
Yeah.
I actually seen Tony Todd at a fucking horror convention.
Oh, yeah?
But he wanted like $60 for an autograph or some shit. And I just was like, or maybe it was like 50, but it was definitely more than I was willing to fucking spend. So I just kind of like, we like made eye contact because he was talking to other people and I just walked by with my buddy. And I was like, fuck, I wish I could, but, and the thing was, because I knew he was going to be there, I was going to take my copy of Colors and get, because he's in it for just like he's in it for like a 5-minute scene.
Isn't he the guy that goes like, what the fuck are we doing here? Or something like that. Yeah. The PTA meeting or whatever it is, the neighborhood.
Shining the light in our eyes. And just be like, either that, I didn't have a copy at the time and I wouldn't take him a bootleg, but that film, I think it's Game of Survival or Tenement, one of those two films, but he's like the gang leader in that film.
I always freak out when I watch Platoon because I always forget he's in Platoon.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fucking shit, they got Candyman on their side? They're not going to lose this war.
And Johnny Depp?
Yeah, and Johnny Depp's in it. Hella random cast in that. Forrest Whitaker.
Kevin Dillon.
Yeah.
He's my favorite in that film, bro.
He's great. What does he say? Like, holy fucking shit, you see that kid's head split apart?
Yeah. This is, I'm not saying this to be racist. I'm just saying it because it's a line in the film. But I like when he goes, see that? He's laughing at you. It's how the gook laughs.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking.
He's a total scumbag in
He's
that
a
movie.
scumbag.
Yeah.
But he's a scumbag, but he's like sort of a not a lovable scumbag, but just like a character that I just find so fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Like him, I find him interesting as fuck, and I find Elias interesting.
Is Elias Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome in that movie.
I love when he walks up to Charlie Sheen. He's like got the joint in his mouth, and he's like, "You feeling good?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Feeling good's good enough," or some shit. It's
Such
so
an
fun.
awesome movie.
Yeah. But yeah, so right now in the film, they're getting Ben is like doing all of the work, but they're boarding up the place.
Can you hear my video? Like, is that over? Like coming into your screen or whatever?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Because like, if you're trying to sync it up, that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah. Where are you at right now? Like, is it just like Ben with a bunch of boards in his hand?
Yeah, he's looking at the dinner table right now.
Yeah,
He just boarded everything up.
Yeah, he's rolling up his sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
It's
it's
probably
kind of losing her mind.
it's probably fuck, I just lost my window again. There we go. It's like I'm not surprised that we don't have a lot of people in the chat right now because it is like Tuesday night at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But you're on the West Coast and I work fucking afternoons, so it kind of lines up. You know
It's
what I
still
mean?
late over here. It's like 11 p.m. in California.
That's not bad. When do you start work? You don't start till the afternoon, right?
I don't start till 3 p.m.
That's same with me, 3 to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And usually it's at 5, but yet tomorrow they got me working early. That's the only reason I work there. I fucking hate that job, but I love the hours.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck, what? Like every time I'm there, I'm like, I gotta fucking quit this place. This is such fucking retail bullshit. They fucking schedule. I requested my birthday off, and this week, you know, on my day off, they're trying to call me into work. I didn't pick the phone up. So then I come to work when I'm scheduled, and I check the schedule, and they fucking schedule me on my birthday.
Wow.
So I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna fucking call in sick. This is gonna backfire on you motherfuckers.
Yeah. I fucking last Monday was Canadian Thanksgiving, and I worked that day, so it was time and a half, right? And then I get to work on Monday yesterday, and I look at the timesheet because we get paid bi-weekly, right? And I look at the thing and it says I worked 72 hours, and I worked 80, like in the 2 weeks, because I work 40 hours a week. But I was like 72 hours. I was like, nah, motherfucker. I like immediately like wrote down a bunch of shit on the piece of paper, like, no, needs to be fixed, all this and that. Cause I'm like, I'm not getting dinked out of the fucking.
Yeah, what, they try to scam you?
Yeah, 8 hours, time and a half. I'm like, hey, man, I want that.
Yeah.
You know, why the fuck do you think I worked that day? I didn't do it because it felt good.
This is your contribution to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You give to us.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's ridiculous.
So would you go to the basement or the regular part of the house?
So that is a question that I've pondered many a night. I would definitely probably go with see, it's hard to say because like upstairs has its advantages because at least you could you don't have to block off very much. Like all you have to do, well, you block off the door and like the windows and stuff, but then just block off away like once you get to the first level of the first landing on the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, if shit gets too crazy, you can try to get out the window some way, like rappel down the house or something, like fucking Tom and Jerry style with like a rope, you know. But if you're in the basement, like you can secure it like very easy, and but you're kind of stuck there. It depends, you know. Like if I had like a year's worth of water and like fucking non-perishable foods and stuff, I'd probably take the basement and then just play my cards that way. Give me a stack of paper and some fucking microns, and I'll be all right.
Yeah, man. I don't think I could do the basement. I would go upstairs.
Yeah. Basement would be trip, man. Especially if you had like no light, like you're just down in a damp, dirty old country basement.
Yeah, and then
There's probably a dead body beside you.
well, then also just thinking of like how many people are outside of the house, and like really, 50 people against that door, they're gonna break it down.
Yeah. But again, like these zombies, like
They're kind of weak, huh?
they're kind of weak, but they are smart. Obviously, we made that point, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if they don't see you going there. I don't think that's like the type of thing where they can smell you. They gotta
Yeah,
like if they maybe if you go back to like I think the same year. No, it was 1964 with Last Men on Earth with fucking Vincent Price. The zombies, if you
yeah.
want to
This,
call them that in that film, they do talk. And
yeah,
they
this,
like
this
they
one,
actually seek out to torment fucking Morgan.
yeah. Come on, Morgan. This one definitely, I think, got some inspiration from that one.
One time, my dad was at my mom's place back in the day, like a couple years ago, like when I still lived at my mom's place. Uh, I fucking my dad was hammered, right? Like passed out on the thing. And this is how I woke him up because it was an inside joke with me and him too. I shook him and I went, Morgan, I'm going to kill you. Like that, he's fucked. He was like, what are you doing? And I was fucked too, so it was extra funny for me. I love that.
I would probably go on the roof.
Yeah, but then you're fucked. You're on an angle. How are you gonna get comfortable? Unless it's a flat roof.
I just hang out like the little thing above the window, I guess. I don't know. I'd probably hang out at the upstairs by the window as much as possible. And then once they start fucking, like once it's like hard enough to keep them off, I can go up on the roof, I guess.
You remember in Land of the Dead how they use fireworks to like sort of deter them away?
Yeah.
I think that was like kind of a cool thing to like because they were supposed to be so far into the future of living with zombies that like they would have discovered some random shit like that.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking cool, man. I love the one scene where that guy, like that burnt face guy, he's like, "Sky flowers don't work no more."
Oh yeah. Did that guy start off with a normal face and then get burned, or did he already have the burn?
No, he was already burnt the fuck.
Already burned.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that one. I haven't watched it. I think I watched it last year, but
yeah,
can't remember too much.
Yeah.
I just remember
I met that zombie, that fucking Eugene Clark guy.
I heard that guy charges like $100 for a picture or something.
Listen, man, when I met him, he was like one of the first celebrities that I met. He was like one of the guys that was at Shock Stock like years and years ago. And me and my buddy went there, and he's in. Do you know what Trailer Park Boys is?
I know what it is. I've never seen it though.
Okay, so he's in the first movie, like as a small character. His name's Cadillac or Cadillac, like a car. But the one guard he goes, he's like out of line for a minute, and then the guard goes, "Movie night is done because of Cadillacs instead of Cadillac." And me and my buddy Mike, we were like, "Hey, can you sign this? Or how come you don't have any photos from Trailer Park Boys that say like Cadillac or Cadillacs?" And he got like annoyed by that, right? And plus, we had been up the night before. We stayed up all night the night before, and my buddy doesn't even give a fuck about horror or anything. He just wanted to go because we were fucking like partying and shit. So we were there, and he was like mad that we mentioned Trailer Park Boys. And then he's like, I said to him, like, "Oh, how much for a photo?" And I think he wanted like $30, like just like a 8x10 glossy.
Oh, okay.
And he signs it, and he's like, "Yeah, $20." And then my buddy Mike hands him 20, and he goes, "Oh," and he wasn't gonna give him the same deal. Some shit. My buddy Mike was like, "All right, well then forget it." And the guy's like, "Fine," and he does it. And then we both got a photo. When he's a fucking, maybe he was just didn't want to be there or something, but he was a prick, man.
Yeah, no, I've heard other people say they met him and that he's a dickhead.
Yeah. Do you know who was cool? Do you know the coolest guy that I met was probably other than Sid Haig was the fucking hillbilly guy from Evil Dead 2.
The guy that screams Bobby Joe?
Yeah, from Intruder.
Oh yeah,
He gave me 3 8x10 glossies for $20 and took a photo with me.
that's awesome.
Yeah, he was super. He's dead now, but he was super fucking cool. And so was that guy, the hitchhiker from Chainsaw Massacre,
Yeah,
like the
that guy is
original.
hella cool.
Fuck, man.
You know, I sent him the drawing I did. I did a drawing of the hitchhiker, and he actually sent me a message back saying that was his favorite drawing that he's ever gotten.
That's sick.
Which he might say that to everyone. Who knows? But
Yeah, but who
that's
gives a
still
fuck?
hella
He said
nice
it
of
to
him
you
to do
too.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what my claim to fame is?
But
I'll show you if I got it. Well, I know I got it, but with you know how like me and like my brother and my dad and my girlfriend, like we make these short films.
yeah.
I sent Tom Savini. I sent him the thing. Like, who even knows if he's running the fucking the Instagram account? But I sent him this like photo from one of my films, and he put a heart.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all it's like.
yeah. Because obviously, like people talk shit about him too, and like I have his autograph. My cousin got it for me, but people always say, "Oh, he's an asshole. He's this and that," and he's like, "Well, you know, like some people are. I'm not validating being an asshole, but I mean, like some people have just had like a lot and a lot and a lot of these meats that probably went sour. You know how it is, right? Like
Yeah.
who knows, right? Like you can never. I've never met the guy, so I can't say shit. But I have heard, and my cousin said he was nice, but my cousin's also abroad, so he's
You
not
know,
going to be like a dick to abroad. But I mean, to a guy that comes up and he's like, can you tell me about what latex you used on the fucking whatever? What you know what I mean?
yeah. You know, someone was actually just in my comments a couple days ago that said like that he was real cool. Like they met him and he was like a class act and stuff.
There you go.
And like I've heard the same thing that he's an asshole. Also, when I've heard people say that he's an asshole, what I've heard is that like that he's not like really like mean or anything. He just is like he'll just take the money, sign the autograph, give it to you, and then like expect you to walk away. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't like chat and
But you know
do all
what?
that
That's
shit.
almost the best thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, man, because like I stopped getting autographs years ago, and like my little Sid Haig story goes like this. So we were at fucking Shock Stock, and what does that say? Is this public access
Yeah.
TV?
What up, Retuburin?
Retro
Retuburin?
Tiburon? What up? But anyways, so we go to the Shock Stock. Sid Haig sitting there eating Chinese food, right? So because like I really wanted to fucking meet Sid Haig. And he's eating the Chinese food. I said, dude, I was like, let's just fucking do a lap. Let's do a lap. We'll come back when he's not eating. So we come back and I go up to him and I'm like, hey man, like fucking love your films and shit. Like I knew about coffee back then. I thought I was like the only one that knew about coffee. And in hindsight, he had a like an 8x10 from coffee. And I was like so hung up on like the Captain Spaulding that I neglected it. So I got and he was charging $20 a picture, which is dirt cheap in my opinion. So I got one for me, one for my dad. And I got him to write on my dad, "Fuck you, father." And he wrote, and then he's like, "You really want me to write that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." And he's like, "All right." He was cool. He was cool. And then I got I don't know why the fuck I don't have that hung out here framed. I got to get on that, man, because I like it. And the one I have is like him pointing the gun, like with that weird guy beside him.
Yeah, this is what I was just saying. Red Tuburin, like that's what I've heard is like he just wants people to walk away after they get the autograph, which is whatever.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Like,
unless like it's. I guess you gotta if you got something to say to him, just fucking, say it while he's doing the signature bullshit, or if you have a question, do it while he's doing that, just to get it out of the way. Who knows though? How much does he charge? He can't charge. Well, I don't know how much that poster costs, but I assume at least minimum 30 because it's Tom Savini, right? Like,
either way, I love his special effects.
oh fuck.
I probably
I got his
wouldn't.
book, his Grand Illusions book. It's actually in
Yeah.
the backseat of my car right now. It's fucking awesome.
Does it say how to do his effects and stuff, or is it
Oh
just
yeah.
like more of a biography?
No, it's like total. I'll fucking show you a video tomorrow. I'll like take like a flip through it and I'll send it to you.
Hell yeah.
Because it's got like hand drawn like effects and it's like a fluffy and like all kinds of shit, like really cool shit.
Does he say? I also met wrestlers, and Undertaker didn't even look up at me. I'll give Savini that he looked up immediately. Man, Undertaker must have been, maybe he was like having, like, he was thinking of Hulk Hogan or something. I don't know. He was like, oh, I gotta fucking wrestle. It's pronounced Tiburon.
Hey, Tiburon, have you ever seen Night of the Living Dead? 'Cause that's what we're watching right now when we are 38 minutes and 42 seconds into it. This is supposed to be a commentary. It's literally just a fucking. I told you this is a good time, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, but real quick, I gotta go feed the cat because the cat is at my window, fucking like one of these zombies trying to fucking get in.
Don't worry, I'll entertain.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. The OG. Oh yeah. 1968. We were trying to get it on the screen, but Trash Dash couldn't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I've never used this StreamYard shit before. Whenever I do this stuff, I use a thing called Melon app. But yeah, no. We were talking about the Savini one earlier. Fuck, hold on. I gotta move it a bit so I can see the comments. Yeah, the Savini one's good as fuck though. Really like that one. We were talking about how we like Tony Todd in it, and he was like a good, good match for Ben. He's gonna have to do it because I don't even have that option, man. This film's public domain though. It's bullshit how like you can't like show clips of movies, but there's literal fucking whole movies all over YouTube. Full length fucking Argento flicks are on YouTube. Okay, so now we're getting into it. Now the basement has been opened up. We're getting Mr. Cooper and fucking Billy or Jimmy or whatever his name is. Don't you think Mr. Cooper looks like the guy from looks like Lou from Hot Tub Time Machine? I met Tony Todd last year at Days of the Dead. He was super cool. Sick, man. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that I didn't meet him, but he was at a con that I was at. But it was back. It was years ago. It was like probably like almost close to 10 years ago, or at least 7 or 8. And I was strictly there for tapes and shit. Plus, it was like $60 or some shit. If he was like dressed as the Candyman, I would have paid like $100 to have a photo of me with him like that. Is Night your favorite Romero movie? No, it is not. My favorite Romero movie is definitely Dawn of the Dead, Creep Show. Okay, so if I had to pick two of my favorites, I would pick Dawn of the Dead and I would pick Martin because I really fucking like Martin.
All right, I am back.
Right on. Mr. Tiburon asks, is Night your favorite Romero movie? And I was just saying no, that mine's like a toss up between Dawn of the Dead and Martin.
I think I might like mine either is Night of the Living Dead or Day of the Dead. Hey, what up, Crime Drama 100 DVD Hotspot Max Villain is in the house.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
Oh, so I was talking about how don't you think that Mr. Cooper looks like Lou from Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah, what was that guy?
I don't know what his name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also in fucking what's it called? Harold and Kumar #2 as like that cop that's like chasing around.
He does kind of look like him, huh?
Fucking right, it does. Looks exactly like him, dude. Exactly like him. If they remade this now, they'd have to use him. I swear to God. Oh, yeah. What if Tony Todd was dressed as the assistant of Morgan Freeman's character in Lean on Me? Would you pay $100 for that? No. I'd pay $200 for that. What does he say? Doesn't like Morgan Freeman says like, this is new security, Mr. Whatever. And then fucking Tony Todd's like, that's right, or some shit.
I've never seen Lean on Me.
You've never seen Lean on Me?
No, I gotta check
Danny
that one out.
B. Dude, man.
And
That's a
it's
good
from
movie.
John Avildsen, who directed Rocky.
Oh, shit.
It's my favorite movie.
There you go.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Is he laughing or crying? I can't tell. What Rituban? What? How you say his name? Tiburon. I can't.
Tiburon, yeah, my bad. I'm fucking blitzed. Lean on Me is awesome. Tony Todd is in it. Yeah. But he's not like a big part in it. What up, crime drama? What's your favorite crime drama? Oh, is that fucking he's got Michael Imperioli.
Yeah, he's got Christopher.
Yeah.
This guy is an awesome. If you like mob movies, he has like the best mob movie collection.
Say your word. I'll fucking
That's Max and Villain out in Australia.
out in Australia. Fucking VZ Madness is out in Australia.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've known that guy. I've known VZ for like probably 10 years, man.
Oh, okay.
Like just strictly off YouTube.
It's weird. I get a lot of like people from Australia watching my channel. I think I have like 5 Australian like commenters.
Takes
Morgan
Freeman. That guy, your buddy has like the longest fucking name to spell. I'm trying to like get it on another goddamn thing.
Are you talking about Max and Villain, crime drama, 100 DVD hotspot?
I just typed in crime drama and obviously it didn't come up. So I'll type in DVD hotspot.
I'll send you his channel.
Yeah, no, I found it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I gave him a sub.
Yeah, he's cool. He
crime drama. Let me know if that just came through. Tell me if that sub came through because I want to know how fast that shit happens.
I think you told me. Yeah, I live out in NorCal. What about you, Tiburon?
Morgan Freeman is cutting promos on everyone on that movie. Yeah. Dude, oh my god. The girl, like the girl in Lean on Me that gets pregnant, that has like the mom that was like a crackhead or whatever, or like an alcoholic, whatever she was. She's in that new fucking Dahmer show, that dreadful Dahmer show, which is dreadful.
Is she like the Mexican chick that was in Falling Down?
No, it's the black chick.
Oh, okay. I still got I didn't watch that Dahmer show either.
Oh, it's whack, bro. I mean, let me say this. Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
I believe the hype.
I kind of liked the Dahmer movie back in the day with Jeremy Renner. It was pretty good.
Dude, some of those were sick, man. That one called Dear Mr. Gacy. Did you ever see that one?
Is that with the guy from Pee Wee Herman, or is that someone else?
There's got to be someone else.
There was the guy in Pee Wee's Big Adventure that played the neighbor. He played Gacy at one point. But no, I didn't see it though.
I live in Ontario, Canada. I'm a Canadian. Do I sound Canadian? Because I've been told that by motherfuckers on here.
Yeah, once in a while, like you do, like you can tell you're Canadian. Like you say like A, and when you say like sorry, you'll say like sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Like, but you know what's the thing with the word A? This is what it is, man. It's the same way as saying, you know what I mean. It's just a short way of saying, you know what I mean.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It can also be used in like every way. I don't know. It's fucked. I live in Aladuchel. Dude, oh, that's got to be a California fucking word right there, bro. Where Nope. I haven't seen that Nope shit yet. Did she end up starring as Precious in Precious? No. That broad was in that movie? Did you say a boot? I probably do I say a boot? Probably. I don't say a boot. I'd say a belt. But also like that thick fucking accent where they go like, oh fuck yeah, hey bud, like that type of shit. Like that's more like East Coast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say hella.
Yeah. Yeah, you fuckers, you say hella a lot.
Yeah. That's like, I didn't even know that was like a Northern Cali thing until like people pointed it out to me.
Hecka. I never heard hecka.
That's like just the G-rated version of hella. Like if you
Hecka.
could get your mouth washed out for saying hella, you say hecka.
Oh, fuck. What's that kid? Did you catch that kid's name in fucking this movie we're watching?
Tommy?
Is it Tommy?
I think it's Tommy.
Okay. Oh, bro. Once again with this guy, like the guy we were joking around with, calling him Lou from Hot Tub.
Yeah.
He is sick actor in this film though. Like he's really good. Like he's not a
Yeah.
slouch.
And I think this is maybe his only acting credit too, because he was the producer.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like even so, if he's the producer, like there's
Like
no
he's giving it
slouching.
his all. Yeah, he's a fucking amazing actor in this. Really, all of them are.
Yeah.
I say Barbara is probably the weakest, but she's still pretty. She still carries her part.
But yeah, but like Romero was probably like, you have to be sad the entire film.
Yeah.
like as she's acting. Like what is it? I have a lot of family up in Sacramento or in Sacramento. When I would go up there a lot, all I would hear is hella and hecka.
There's people that say it a lot out here. Like you get like the fucking skateboarders going like, dude, like hella. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Sub, yes, got your sub, but never comes up. Had to look on my page. I had 337, now 338 subs. Got to find you now, man.
Yeah, because I don't get like I get notified sometimes, but a lot of times I just look on my thing. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I get notifications from like old fucking shit sometimes. You know what I mean? And it just like gets like fucking a huge. And then I'll just do like a laundry list of like going through all of them like one night before I pass out. Like all these fucking comments and shit.
You know what it is if you have your subscribers hidden, like the channels you subscribe to, if you have that hidden, when you subscribe to someone, it doesn't say that you subscribe to them.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I just like doing shit like this, man. A super chat would help though. We're currently only accepting comments that are $12 super chats or more.
Yeah, because I got to buy one of the autographs from Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, like of all fucking things, right? Yeah, we both watched Ends, bro, and he liked it, and I fucking hated it. But that's the thing, right? Like we both have different opinions, and that's why it's good conversation with us. I feel because it's like he's like, yeah, I liked it. It's like my fifth favorite, and I'm like, dude.
It was like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer meets Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, it's
My
222.
my channel name is The Trash Date.
This guy goes, my channel name is The Trash Date. Out of the blue. Oh my god, I didn't even see. It says right on the screen. I'm like, why did he say that?
All right, you want to know my top 5 Halloweens? I'll tell you right now. I got a ranking video, but coming out soon. I just filmed it today. I like part 1, part 2, part 6, part what did I say? After 6, H2O, and then Halloween Ends.
All right, I'll fucking rank them right now. The best one, the second best one, the third best one, the fourth best one, and my last favorite one is the one right here with Mr. Buster Rhymes.
Yeah. I like Resurrection.
I love it. Like those are the ones that the rest of them I could give a fuck about. The Canadian dude, I'm Video Homicide.
Yeah, that's Ricky.
Yeah, Video Homicide. Spelled exact, one word, Video Homicide. I make videos about horror movies and shit. Actually, I also make short films. I made like they're all on my YouTube channel. You can check them out. But I'm working on I already filmed it. You know how I don't know if you ever seen the vinyl documentary I made. Did you ever see
Yeah, I
that
saw it
shit?
a long time ago.
Yeah, so like I've already I've shot like another, it's not kind of like a semi sequel to it.
Oh, nice.
So I've shot the whole thing, everything, B-roll, everything. I just got to put it together.
You know what's weird is I saw that video way before I even started YouTube or anything. Like I used to
Really?
be in like a cassette tape forum called like tapeheads.net, and someone posted that up in one of the forums.
Really? That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, my dad's in that, and an owner of a record store, and the professor of audio post production.
I'm wondering if maybe like the owner of the record store posted it up or something.
Maybe I fucking went there one time after I'd finished making it, and there was a guy there that wasn't the owner, and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
really?
is the owner here?" And the guy's like, "Oh, no," and I was like, "Oh, well, he's in this documentary. Do you want to watch it?" And the guy said no, and I was like, "Okay." Uh, he likes fucking trash. Is top five better. That's understandable. I'm not a Halloween like aficionado or whatever the fuck that word is. I'm more like I like the ones that I showed you, and that's it. If I never seen any of the other ones again, I would be fine with that.
I like the Rob Zombie ones too.
Oh yeah, those ones are the best. Like I love. If I was gonna show someone, uh, like a Halloween film, it might be the Rob Zombie one.
I just rewatched the Rob Zombie one earlier today. That's pretty good.
I love me and my brother, because we used to watch that all the fucking time. You know, like the guy that he's like, wah, all the thing does is fucking cry.
Yeah.
Like we used to say that shit all the time.
His like fingers are all taped up.
I love this comment, bro. Not a fan of those zombie flicks, but hey, to each their own. I love a bunch of shit movies too. Yeah, I agree. That's good.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Night of the Living Dead zombie. I was like, geez, kind of harsh.
Oh no, no,
An
no, no.
all-time classic.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Did you guys watch the Monsters? I didn't watch the Monsters. You know, I'm not a huge Monsters fan in general, so I might watch it like at some point, but I'm not in a rush to watch that one.
See the TV on the screen there? Like those TVs in these movies always don't even look real to me.
It might
Like,
not have been. It might have been like a guy in a room, and then they put the TV thing up to the, like an
yeah,
optical illusion.
yeah, I guess. Because it always looks like too fucking like I don't know, it just looks weird to me.
It does have the film grain though,
Yeah,
so I don't know. Kind of weird.
who the fuck knows? I watched like probably 15 minutes of Monsters. Like me and fucking Kayla watched it, and we were both like, no, not into it. Not into it.
Some
I
of my
mean, I'll
favorites are
watch it eventually. It's just I was not into it at that point because like I think we had just watched Hocus Pocus 2 because she like grew up watching that Hocus Pocus fucking film. So we watched it, and it was like I thought it was like dog shit. It was cool to see like those characters come back, but you know I didn't really give up. I don't hold that fucking film in any high regard. And then we're like, oh, let's watch the Monsters. And as soon as it started, I was like, okay, it's cool. Like like there's a guy that's supposed to be like Nosferatu, and then after like that scene, that's when I turned it off.
What do you think would last longer in a zombie apocalypse?
I
Well,
don't
out
know.
in California, we're kind of almost in one. You just trade the meth heads out for fucking zombies, and it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same over here. Be honest. What do you mean?
I mean, I don't fucking know. I'd probably fucking.
I just stay in my as long as I have my fucking chick and my fucking my apartment, and like no one can get in here unless they come through the door. You know, all I gotta do is put a fucking but once you run out of food, you're fucked, right? Like, are you talking about like who's gonna be out there like chopping fucking heads? Well, Danny B is
I mean,
definitely fucking out there riding around on bicycles and shit. So he's gonna have like better.
I'd have an urge to go check my blood pressure. So I don't know. I saw what happened to that guy in that movie.
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
Probably running around with a sombrero. You never know, man.
There's photos of that guy in that Tom Savini book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. What's funny to me is he outlasted all of the people from Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
I love the
I
guy
think that's
like
Romero right there, right?
which one? The guy
On the
interviewing?
right. The guy on the right, yeah, far right.
Oh, it could be.
He's tall.
Yeah, he looks kind of like him.
He kind of looked like him like when I seen his face for a minute there.
Did Romero ever do a cameo in the later ones?
That's definitely Romero, I think. I don't think he did.
Top 3 zombie movies, Living Dead. Not Rob. I mean, for me, it's all 3. Actually, Return of the Living Dead is my favorite. Then I'd go with Night of the Living Dead and Day of the Dead.
For zombie movies, I would pick Dawn of the Dead, Fulci Zombie, and maybe if I don't know if you count, like it might be Day of the Dead, but I'm gonna try to pick something other than that. Do you count 28 Days Later as a zombie film?
I do.
I think that is a pretty fucking good one. I think that's a really good movie, man.
Yeah, that is a good one. Also, like Dead Alive. You ever see Peter Jackson's Dead Alive?
I got that shit.
That one's insane, right there.
That one's good as fuck. But like, people say like, oh, it's the goriest movie. Okay, it might be the goriest movie, but it's not gory, and it's gory in a goofy way.
Yeah, it's cartoonish.
Yeah, it's not like fucking like hardcore exploitation gore. It's like,
but when I saw that when I was a kid, and like I couldn't distinguish the two. And that shit legitimately like made me throw up.
Really?
The part where he peels the guy's face off is like really what got to me.
I love the beginning when they like that monkey. What the fuck is it? A rat monkey?
Yeah.
I love when that thing bites that guy's arm, like that English guy's arm or something, and then those African guys like
chopping
take
his
off.
arms off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to think that rat was real. I thought it was like a real animal.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Hold on, we're missing out comments here. Yeah.
Yeah, I know this no horror shit, but I want to watch Falcon Joe Pistone story. Oh, like the Donnie Brasco story, only 1 season. Titus Welliver as Sonny Black and Jason Gedrick as Donnie Brasco. Hard one to find. You guys know a way to hook it up. I don't off the top of my head. I'll look into it and I'll leave a comment in this video if I find it. You're saying it's like a Donnie Brasco show?
I've never heard of it. I've seen Donnie Brasco. I love Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, Donnie Brasco's a good one. 28 Days Later is a zombie flick for sure, even if they don't call them zombies. Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same thing. Nightmare City, I count as a zombie movie, even though it's infected people. Dead Alive is amazing. The baby at the playground scene, yeah. Fucking like he's like a garbage pail kid.
Yeah.
Favorite Hallmark movie? No sequels, please. Fucking like Bob the Cat, or a street cat named Bob is a good one. Or a bum finds a cat. It's some random ass Hallmark movie I watched where this street bum adopts a cat and it changes his life.
What is a Hallmark movie?
It's like the Hallmark like greeting cards company. They have their own film channel where they make like fucking movies like a turkey for Christmas and that kind of thing. It's always like some sappy family shit, like
So
fucking
like
revolving around the holidays.
yeah. Fuck.
I was gonna write one called like a Christmas tree for Thanksgiving, where a fucking Christmas tree saves the family. Is that cat movie on 4K? I need it. Shit, maybe it has a sequel. Street
Yo,
Cat named Bob Part 2.
do you own 4K?
Me no. Fucking, I'm still happy with VHS tapes.
No, me too, but I fucking bought those I bought some 4K because it was cheap as fuck and there's no way it was gonna ever be cheap. Like a Crystal Plumage, Cat of Nine Tails, and Deep Red, like those Arrow box sets.
Yeah,
They're on sale for like $44 and they were regularly like almost 70 at
nice.
Cinema One. So I was like, yo.
Yeah, I mean they're cool. Like I have a couple 4Ks that I have just because like I like the movie so much, and I'm like I just want that in my collection. But like to actually watch it, I don't have one yet. I'll probably get one once it goes down in price a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm like most of what I watch is DVDs, just because I don't like it doesn't matter so much.
Yeah, me too. Mostly DVDs.
I collect VH2. Got Dead Alive today, actually. Nice.
I got Dead Alive on tape as well. I thought it's from like my dad's collection.
I don't have the tape. I got 2 separate DVDs of it. One of them I found at Goodwill, and one was when I ordered up at Amazon. Favorite guilty pleasure movie? Shit, I don't know.
What does that mean, really, though?
Yeah, I don't feel guilty about
Yeah.
stuff I like. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
I've pondered that question before. Like people call it a guilt. Like it's a movie that you're supposed to feel embarrassed for liking, but like I like all kinds of crazy shit, bro. Like I just watched fucking all the barbershop films and Beauty Shop with fucking Queen Latifah like the last month, and like I like all those movies, and like you wouldn't think a guy like me would be sitting there watching. And same with Bringing Down the House. That movie's fucking awesome with Steve Martin. I love that film, but
what does he say? Like, I got this outfit from your mama.
yeah. The best part is that old broad like getting high at the bar with those 2 fucking dudes.
Shit, I don't even remember. I haven't seen that movie since it came out in the theater.
Wow.
But I remember just a couple scenes from it, and that's it.
I kind of like Selena, but I'm Mexican. Okay, what's your take on Blood In, Blood Out?
Sweet.
That's my question to fucking Tiburon.
It's on CBS in the States.
I apologize if I said that wrong.
She could have been on Sopranos. Oh, so it's an older show, the Donnie Brasco, the Joe Pistone show, I guess.
Yeah. So right now in Night of the Living Dead, Ben is trying to convince Barbara to do something, which I don't even know right now because to go downstairs.
Oh yeah.
Is Tommy already dead? Did I miss Tommy's death?
Nah, he's right there.
Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, we're only behind. We're only behind like maybe like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's synced up. I haven't fucking like paused it or nothing.
No, me neither.
He likes American Me and Blood In, Blood Out. Don't look at me, little puppet. I felt bad for the puppet. He broke his hand. He couldn't draw no more.
Yeah, my favorite part in that film is I have many, but one of my favorite parts is when JD, like the white guy, like shows up to prison when he's like a little kid, or like when they're like younger, and these like Mexican kids come up to him and they say something, and they're like, "Where are you from?" These white kids come up, "Where are you from?" And he says like some neighborhood, right? And then he's like, "You talk like a fucking Chacon, man." And then like all of a sudden like his buddy comes up and like that. I love that moment, and I love how it transitions into like them like fucking being players like in some prison.
Yeah, and it's the same guy from Rob Zombie's Halloween. It's
Yeah,
William Forsythe.
yeah. That's a sick fucking flick, American Me. But I still like Blood In, Blood Out better.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
I don't think that I have American Me on DVD. I have it on a fucking VHS, and it's got another film on it, and that's already a long ass film, so the quality's probably fucked.
So the other film on it, oh, you mean like an EP mode? Like it's got like
Yeah,
two, oh, okay.
yeah. We're
The
watching.
DVD comes with a documentary. It's like a really good documentary about the making of the movie, where you got all the like real gang members, and it involves what was going on in their life and stuff. It's really interesting.
Wow. Um, to answer the agoraphobe, we're watching the OG, and
Yeah.
literally Bobby or Tommy is about to get killed.
This scene freaked me out as a kid. They start eating the guts and stuff.
Yeah,
Actually, I think the scariest scene is like the little kid murdering her mom in the basement.
yeah. With the fucking like trowel or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, the little garden tool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hardcore. And like the noise that it makes. Pew, pew,
Yeah, the
pew.
little like fucking like the echoes, the
Yeah,
scream echoes, and then it shows like the stuffed owls and whatever it shows.
yeah. For everybody
Scary stuff.
watching, I got to say this real quick. Don't you agree that Mr. Cooper looks like Lou from fucking Hot Tub Time Machine? Born in East LA is a Mexican cinema staple too. You know what, dude? I don't think I've seen Born in East LA.
That's a pretty good one. If you like Cheech Marin, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Yeah. So what happens is he's from East LA and he gets deported to Mexico. So it's like what the like just a accident. He didn't have his ID or whatever, so they throw him on the bus. Now he's trying to figure out how to get back into East LA.
I got my movie wall beside me.
Nice.
See this shit? This is what I do, bro. With this red light.
Oh, okay.
That's when I make the fucking vids, man.
Hell
But
yeah.
this is what I fucking pointed out. So you see, this last column is all non-horror, and
Oh, okay.
I've never done like a tour of that shit. So I'm gonna probably do that soon enough.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, but that has like my like gangster shit, mafia shit, and just like everything from Clint Eastwood to fucking Lethal Weapon and back, I guess.
I just rewatched the Lethal Weapon movies a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. Pretty good stuff, man.
Oh, I love the Lethal Weapon movies, man.
Hell
Me and
yeah.
my brother, we've seen them so many goddamn times.
It was one like I grew up watching them, but like I didn't rewatch them a ton. Like Death Wish, I would rewatch over and over. Lethal Weapon was more like my brother's thing, and I would watch him every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I really
I
appreciate
forced my brother to
movie.
watch both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There goes little Tommy.
Yeah. They were so dumb. They were like so clumsy
I know.
trying to get away with this. Like, what the fuck?
Mr. Cooper. Fuck yeah.
And the fire just brings them all out.
I think Danny Trejo was part of American Me. He was the liaison between the gangs and the movie people. He said that the gangs wanted to kill Edward James Olmos for including the sodomy in the movie.
Yeah. I saw some interview where he was talking about that. And then he's in Blood In, Blood Out, too.
Yeah.
So he's like a part of both movies, sort of. It's the 1968 and the Living Dead is an excellent atmosphere. Yeah, it does, man. Like the black and white really adds to it. I like in the remake when he starts cussing, I'm like, Cooper, you motherfucker, open the goddamn door.
Yeah, yeah. Cooper.
Like, it's funny because Cooper just calls him a yo-yo. He's just like saying all this like corny shit, and then it's like, you motherfucker. Yeah, William Forsythe is awesome. Oh, that's right. He was in fucking the Gotti movie. Yeah, he played Fucking what's that guy's name? Sammy the Bull. Come on here, you guys. Hey, what's up, Gareth? How you doing, man?
What up?
We're kind of doing like a last minute thing, like you do, a watch party.
Peace out, T Buron.
Yeah, T-Bruno, thank you for stopping by, man. Much appreciated. You guys are hilarious. I'll be checking out future streams. All right. Yeah, this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. The people I live with are out of town, so they usually make a fucking ton of noise. Or when they go to sleep, then I fucking can't make noise because I'll wake them up. So I'm usually out in the shed all the time.
I miss having a fucking shed, man.
I'm so thankful for the shed. I wouldn't
That's the
be able to
spot,
do my
man.
channel if like I didn't have the fucking shed.
Yeah, that's the fucking. I made videos back in the day in my garage, man, because I had a wood stove in that motherfucker.
I remember those.
Yeah. Especially right now, if I had the wood stove right now, man, I'd be sitting right beside it, just fucking toasting.
Oh man, this is so
Oh yeah,
gross.
yeah. This is the part that, like, if people weren't already kind of like, freaked out back in 1968, they would have been right here for sure. Because like even like again, it's black and white, and you can like see like the fucking wrinkles on their foreheads. And
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean when I say that? It's fucking insane.
The way it's shot too, where it's like kind of like shaky a little bit, like someone's holding the camera.
Yeah. This thing on my screen, it says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
Wait, what?
No, it's just saying that I'm like live, but it's just the way it says it. It's
Oh,
fucking like
you're in the show.
it's like the computer's a predator, man.
Welcome.
So Ben is now currently reloading the shotgun.
This lady could have. I think she could have been another survivor if she didn't listen to Cooper.
Yeah.
Like she's not all distraught like the other characters.
Yeah. Fucking Cooper's all beat up.
Something I like about the 90s one is they make a run for it.
Yeah.
Gareth, what are you up to today? And what time is it in the UK?
Well, he says morning, so it's probably fucking
Yeah, it's got to be more.
Whatever he considers morning. I consider fucking like 11:30, 12 morning, because I sometimes I stay up till like 5 o'clock in the morning, still get 8 hours sleep before I go to work.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about working the late shifts.
Yeah, that's the key, man.
Yeah.
You just fucking. But it sucks though, because when I get off work, everything's closed, man. I don't even get shit until the weekend.
Yeah. Oh my god, the worst is fucking being hungry at 3 a.m. and then there's nothing to eat in the house. So you gotta wait till like 7 a.m. for McDonald's to open. At least that's what I do a lot.
McDonald's ain't 24 hours where you're at.
It is, but like you gotta go to like the crackhead part of town to go to the 24-hour one, which I don't know. I'd rather just wait like 4 hours than deal with all that shit.
I love all these news reels that they keep playing throughout the film.
Yeah,
sort of like progressively getting more and more fucked up. I just gotta take
it makes it more realistic too.
Yeah, I gotta take a quick leak, man.
Oh, okay. Watching the Shield, showing Dirty Cap strike team doing hits. for prediction, robbing other gangsters, payoffs, all that shit. I remember The Shield. I never watched it, but it was a big show on FX back in the day. Pretty good. I should probably check it out at some point. Kill the brain and you'll kill the ghoul. I like this sheriff guy. Shoot them in their head. They're dead. They're all messed up. Ooh.
Fuck, I missed it, didn't I, when he says that?
Nah, it's coming up still.
Oh, nice.
They're dead. They're all messed up. It's like one of the best lines in the movie. It's probably an ad lib too.
Probably, because it sounds just like some shit that some guy would say.
Yeah. I dropped the cap. Yeah, it did. They're all messed up.
I love how he has, what has he got in his hat? Like cigarettes or like bullets or some shit?
It looked like cigars.
Yeah.
Like a row of cigars in his hat. Oh, they cut the power.
That's when it would get fucking scary.
Yeah.
See how creative all those shots were when it showed all their faces?
Uh-huh.
And they're all lit like in different ways. Like that's like why
That's
this
really
shit
good.
is
Good strategic lighting there from Romero.
fucking right.
And it does make it way more creepy too.
Yeah.
You got kind of like the Dutch angles and stuff in the house.
Mm-hmm. Probably because they didn't have a fucking they didn't have a tripod.
Yeah.
But he was just holding it the whole time.
I wonder how big the cameras were.
I don't know if he shot this on 60. I think he might have shot this on 16 millimeters, so that would make the cameras like definitely lighter. But I don't think that they were that heavy.
No. Yeah, these zombies got like table legs and stuff beating down the door.
I need a fucking bong toke because this is starting to get spooky.
Yeah. And what's creepy is I got this cat, outdoor cat fucking knocking at my window every 2 seconds. Like a fucking zombie.
Morgan.
Yeah. Get your ass out here, Morgan.
Yeah. We're going to kill you.
They really hated Morgan in that movie.
Holy mackerel.
He shoots Cooper.
There's going to be like a bonus 31 days of horror stream video, whatever the fuck. I don't even have a video recorded for tomorrow yet.
Oh, you use this one.
I know, but I was going to use this as like an extra. Like, because I said that in the beginning. I was like, oh, I'm going to do like a live stream of this thing. But as an extra, I'm going to do a movie a day. Fucking cocksucked. Fucking just fucked myself over. 31 videos, guy.
Yeah, man.
It's rough. It's like a fucking lot more than you'd think. I pre-recorded like 13, and then all of a sudden I looked at the calendar and it was the 12th.
Oh shit!
And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
You got to have a day where you just finish all of them, and then
Yeah.
and
It's
they don't
hard
have to
though.
be
It's
20
hard though,
minutes.
because like I'll record like maybe 3 videos tops back to back, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm not sitting on this shitty chair any longer. Sitting on a shit chair.
My voice is what goes. Like I'll be like doing 5 videos or something, but sometimes I'll get to the third one and my voice just gets too scratchy and I can't talk, and I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with doing these, like doing like a live stream on like a Friday night or whatever. It's hard to do. Like you get into like 3 hours. It's like, dude, you've been talking for 2-3 hours, like the
Yeah.
only one talking. And you got to like keep talking. Otherwise, it's going to be like, well, why the fuck am I watching this? That's why it's good to do it like this. Cause then it's like,
You take breaks, switch back and forth.
yeah. Although I like doing the live streams, don't get me wrong, but still like, oh, here's the part, man. This is what probably one of the best parts.
Yeah. It's still effective. It's still scary. Like that's a scary fucking shot right there. Like the sound effects and stuff. The little kid looks creepy as fuck too. And I don't think she's even a zombie. She's just a pissed off kid.
Yeah.
Because she's not eating the flesh.
She didn't get her iPad.
Yeah.
She didn't get fucking screen time. There's your original zombie guy again.
Yeah. And Johnny, super creepy with the fucking serial killer glove.
It's like the Jalo glove.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, what a creep.
That guy's still alive.
Yeah.
And John Russo, too. All right, Max and Villain. Check. Thank you for stopping by.
Peace out, dude.
Man. The creepy kid. I heard he didn't know that this kid was going to creep up on him, so he looks like really surprised.
So like that was going to be his reaction if someone just walked up on him. Like what if someone was like, "Hey man, like want to go outside for a smoke or something?" And then of course, notoriously, what he does is what he should have done according to Cooper.
Yeah, after all the fucking shit, even shooting Cooper, he still goes in the basement.
Poor Cooper.
Yeah. He could have ran upstairs, but I don't know. It's the last resort for him. And then it's fucked up. He finds the key to the car.
It was like an old lady zombie, kind of looked like my grandma.
Yeah. So there's a movie I watched called I think it's like Santa Claus with like claws like a cat's claws.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of the people from Night of the Living Dead in it. Like Cooper, the guy that plays Cooper, is in it.
Oh shit.
I think Dwayne Jones might be in it. Like
shit.
I think it's John A. Russo made it, and it's not a good movie. It's terrible, but it's crazy just to see these people in a movie again. And this was made in like 94 or something. So they're all old in it and stuff.
Fucking Ben.
Yeah.
This is the part of the film back in the day that always used to freak me out the most, because like the thought of him being alone. Like now you're alone. It's like now you're fucking Charlton Heston, Mega Man.
Yeah, and just in the basement with a dead body. And she just opened her eyes too.
Yeah. They always throw the gun. That shotgun, you could at least fucking belt some people in the head with it like it's a baseball bat.
Yeah.
The ideal weapon, I think, would be like almost like a roofing hammer. You know what I
What is a
mean?
roofing hammer?
Just like a hammer that's like flat. Like, hold on, I'll like pull up a photo of it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Yeah, hammer would be good. Anything to fucking bash their heads in. Some kind of spike or
Well,
something.
it says shingle hammer, but I've always called it a roofing hammer.
Oh, okay. That thing looks crazy.
Yeah.
I've never done roofing, so
No, I've never done it either. I've seen him like in Home Depot and shit. I've had buddies that were roofers and stuff, but
Yeah.
like one time I had my fucking garage redone. Like the roof on the garage got redone. Like my dad's friend did it for the cost of the shingles. And then the day he said he's gonna do it for free, my mom bought him a bunch of beer and shit. And then when the guy shows up, he brings some other random guy, and the other random guy does the whole fucking thing. And I was like, what the fuck? And I said to him, because I was like, holy shit. I said, hey, buddy, do you want a pack of smokes from the store? And he's like, yeah. And he like said some random fucking brand. Oh my god.
I just get carried away on the roofs.
Yeah. Do you notice that there's a helicopter in every film?
That's right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what you would need. I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be like the most effective thing to have. That or a boat.
This is like, you know, like see this right here, what we're seeing? It's almost like in Dawn of the Dead when it shows all those rednecks like drinking coffee and all that shit. Like there's that little kind of musical cue.
Yeah.
And then in Day of the Dead, it's like this shit is like them in the basement, but they're all bitching because they've been through it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like that's
See,
their
look at
last
that camera the
resort.
guy has. Look at the little camera the guy has. It's not fucking big at all.
I think my the edge of the video is kind of cropped out,
Oh fuck.
but I've seen like those old like little handheld cameras and
Yeah.
stuff. People always say this is a political film. Do you know what the message is? Because I could never figure it out.
No.
People always say like that we're the zombies or they're us, but I don't know what they mean by that.
Yeah, that's like the social political side of it, or like the political, you know, like the um.
That we're
You
like,
know, I don't know because I don't fucking follow that type of fucking bullshit. I just think it's a fucking sick flick, man.
yeah,
That's going to like I get it, but like I get that movies can bring that type of conversation and stuff, but I just think that, you know, it's a fun movie, just a fun like horror flick.
yeah.
I don't think George Romero was like thinking like that deep when he was making this, when he was high as fuck on fucking dope and cigarettes and coffee.
I like researching that stuff. I just can never figure out what they're talking about exactly with this one. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because it makes sense with Dawn and Dave and
Yeah.
even like Land and shit, but not
Like
with
I get,
this.
the zombies going to the mall. It's like consumerism. Day of the Dead. The government is a fucking road to nowhere. That you should just be happy living your life.
Yeah, and Land is like fucking the people, like like the really the what is it like the 1% is fucking living in luxury and 99% are just living in pure poverty, like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's another one. Good shot. Fuck.
Yeah, fucked up way to go. He goes through all that, looks out the window, gets shot in the face.
Because it would have been a really good movie if he lived through it, but it's even better movie that he got killed.
Yeah. And then you got this creepy fucking newspaper, like the newspaper photos.
Yeah. Sick.
I kind of wonder if that's maybe where they got like some of the inspiration for Candyman.
Could
That
be because
hook.
there's that hook right there, and then there's
Yeah.
like the black dude on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry was
And
Carl.
then later, Candyman played this guy.
Yeah. I think he played Candyman. I think he played Candyman after this, though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Crazy. It almost looks like a fucking like a photo from like some like racist incident. You know what I mean?
When you see all those like old like KKK
Yeah.
photos in the
Yeah.
history books and shit. Yeah. I think it's intentional. They're trying to do that. Especially how like saturated the fucking
These photos
ink
are
is and
almost the
stuff.
most horrific fucking part of the film.
Yeah. Yeah, that shot right there is so creepy.
Yeah.
I got the original zombie. Maybe this is what the political thing is. Like they're us because he's laying right next to the first zombie.
Yeah, but
I don't fucking know what
you know
it
what I
means.
mean? I know what you're getting at, but yeah, it's too hard to decipher something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Night of the Living Dead. Fucking classic. I feel like my face is like going droopy or something. Kind of creepy.
Droopy.
I'm turning into a fucking zombie. I worry about having a stroke a lot. Like, so sometimes when I notice my face like not moving so much, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh man, there it
I'll
is. Oh,
fucking freak out.
Mine just switched over to the colorized version.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Night of the Crayola Dead.
This is a hell of a way to end this thing. Oh my god. I worry about. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, sometimes I'll fucking like take a couple of aspirins, like feel like, oh, I might have a stroke tonight.
I think that's for heart attack, man.
It works for strokes too, I think.
Does it? Jesus Christ. Fuck. Why would you say that? That's horrifying.
That's a real fear I have. I'm like, oh fuck, I might have a stroke.
Oh my god. I hope not. Fuck.
Well, I was looking at myself in the camera and I saw my face is like kind of like droopy on one side. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh my god. Yeah. Fuck yeah. So what are your plans for the rest of October?
Oh shit. Well, gonna celebrate my birthday in a couple days. Probably
When's your
just watch a
birthday?
bunch of horror movies. 26th.
Oh shit. So
Yeah,
next
coming up.
week.
Yeah, gotta call in fucking sick to work. So these motherfuckers scheduled me on purpose. I requested like 4 days off, and they gave me the day before. Then they scheduled me on my birthday, and they give me the other 2 days off. So it's like purposely they're fucking with me. I'm like, what the? Because they're trying to call me into work, and I didn't pick up the phone.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know, ain't going.
What can
either.
you do?
I'm gonna call in sick.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I don't feel good. I'm sick of work.
Yeah. This is Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. I'm not coming to work. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Fuck.
what about you? You got the 31 days of horror. Anything else?
That's pretty much it. I know fucking Kayla wants to go do like fall shit, like you know, go to like drive that, yeah, pumpkin patch type shit. So like that type of stuff. But other than that, the 31 days of horror, drawing a lot.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't know where the fuck. I like threw this on the ground earlier because I was eating chips. I didn't want to get grease on it. So there, I don't know if this is even going to show up right because it's like in pencil crayon.
Oh, that looks sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's like, so it's like he's like holding, like he's like inside of a coffin frame, but on the outside of the coffin, like his bones are exposed.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So like this, I'm gonna ink this obviously with fucking microns, but this is my art table. This is my art desk. Is this
That
clipboard?
little thing. I got one of those too.
Yeah.
Those come in handy.
They're the best because like I can sit here on the couch and just draw for hours like that, man.
Yeah.
And it's the best. I love it because like I don't have like a proper like kind of drawing table, and I mean if it's more comfortable for me to like sit back on the couch and draw than like sit at the edge of the fucking couch and or like on one of those shitty chairs and sit there and draw on the fucking table.
Yeah, I get that because the thing is, I have an art table. You could probably see it back there. It's so filled up with fucking shit that I can't even sit there and draw. Like I'll have to spend like an hour cleaning it off if I want to actually sit on there and draw. So I do get those clip things, and I just sit right here and fucking do it.
It's the best.
Yeah.
This one says like it used to belong to some teacher.
Miss
Gone.
is gone.
And then I wrote my name on there. I thought it was cool that, like, if this ever like ends up like in a like another like thrift store or something, and someone finds it and they're like, oh, and they write their name. It's like a fucking book. Like
I was cracking up. That guy Max Villain, the Mob DVD guy. He buys like DVDs from the thrift shop. He keeps finding someone's name written on the back. He's like,
wow.
oh, it's this fucking asshole Max Gandhi or whatever the guy's name is.
Wow.
Fucking Vince Gandhi again, labeling all his DVDs.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste my time doing that.
No.
I've got some DVDs with people's names on them, but I wouldn't do it.
It's like, what am I gonna fucking take this out to the park and accidentally leave it? What the?
Yeah, someone that's gonna get mixed up with someone else's copy of The Ring. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides 31, or I mean, besides like my birthday and the horror movies, I don't know what else. Probably got some drawings going on or something. Got to do some dash video.
Do you have any fucking ideas of any shit you're gonna draw?
No.
Because I know you mostly do like fucking like movie shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you have any like fucking upcoming movies, or is it kind of sporadic for you?
It's really kind of sporadic. Like I usually think of what I want to draw and then I'll just do it. Like if I have a time in a day, I'll like spend like an hour thinking of what to draw, and then I'll just get to work on
it. A lot of times I'll like when I want to draw something, I think about like because I draw a lot of the same type of like, you know, I draw a lot of like skulls and that type of bullshit. Yeah. And I'm constantly trying to find like new ways to like make it different. So it is hard. Like I know what you mean when you say sitting there for an hour trying to figure out what,
like sometimes I want to draw and I can't think of anything what to draw, so I just end up not doing it.
Yeah,
that's what sucks.
Yeah, because it's like you sit there and like, because like sometimes like I used to not be like into warm-up sketches, but now I think that they're pretty like pretty key, because they can end up being like really good fucking like things that you're like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
You know? So like I'll usually like grab a random piece of paper and just like draw like even like recently, like I'll draw, oh, there's one right here, convenient, like this type of shit.
Oh, that's sick.
We're like just like different
angles and stuff.
Yeah, and like see like this, I don't know how the fuck this got all greasy, but it's greasy.
It looks like Evil Dead, like the Necronomicon sketches.
Yeah, like this, my favorite one is this coffin one.
Yeah, that's sick.
You know, and like that coffin thing is what inspired this coffin thing.
Oh, that's dope.
You know, the one I showed you. And then
I like that coffin shelf your dad built that you were showing me. I think it's awesome. Did you put movies on it yet?
I didn't put movies on it. I put just like little like trinket shit. I'll show you. I have a photo. I can put it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Fucking, I just downloaded a bunch of Ice Cube fucking songs on my phone.
Oh,
So I've been
yeah.
listening to a lot of Ice Cube lately.
Which songs?
Right now, one of my favorites to listen to is Once Upon a Time in the Projects.
Once upon a time in the projects, yo.
Yeah.
I damn near hit the
Had to
record
wreck
hoe.
it. Knocking on the door. Who is it? It's Ice
came to
Cube.
pay a
Pay a
little
little
visit to
visit
you.
to you. Yeah.
That song's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, let me find this photo. Where are you? What was I looking for? Oh, yeah, the coffin. Here we go.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I like that.
It's not the final setup, but I really wanted a place to put like all my like little skull shit.
Yeah, that looks super sick like that.
Yeah. And I got like this mummy. Like you see that thing that looks like a mummy?
Yeah.
That is a Spider-Man action figure that I fucking wrapped in paper towel and used like water to like close it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I want to get him to make another one that can fit tapes because like you said, like put all the Dracula tapes on there would look sick.
Yeah.
Or not even just Dracula, just like my favorites. You know what
Just
I
like
mean?
favorite vampire movies or
Just favorite
movies?
films.
Oh yeah.
Favorite films. This is another like thing I'm notorious for, like drawing like this type of shit, like at work, because like sometimes there's like nothing's like really happening, and I'll just like draw like many things. Like the main focus obviously was this like weird fucking thing. I like
Nice.
I didn't bite this directly, but I'd watched a video the night before of Chris Garver, the tattoo artist, like doing like a walkthrough sketch, and I kind of like used what I seen in that video for that, or like what I could remember, and then I started just drawing like random shit around it, like this skull. Like
That's good to do.
Yeah, stupid bullshit.
Like that was an exercise I had to do when I took a painting class. Was we had to recreate someone's painting. I had to paint like a Picasso painting.
This
it's hard to do.
Too. These like skulls, like I'm constantly drawing skulls.
Let's see.
Like I like this. Where's it at? This one.
Hell yeah.
That's just like a fucking big pen. And then
I like the bold outlines look so sick on it.
Yeah, I think I showed you this, but this was like without looking at a snake. Like I'd looked at plenty of pictures of snakes, but then I
Oh, that was all from memory?
Yeah, this was all from
that one. That's hella sick.
Snakes are hard to fucking draw, man, unless you're looking at a photo. And even then, if you're looking at a photo, you're not gonna get a legit photo like that looks like that of like a king cobra with his mouth open with big fangs. Like snakes' fangs don't even really look like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That reminds me of like a bunch of like little league teams, or what do you call them, softball teams, would have like always like a Vipers team mascot.
Yo, this is probably unseen to you. This is from one of my older sketchbooks. This little sketchbook.
Oh, that's sick. Samurai dude. Who's he holding? What's the head?
Just like a head. I don't know. Just some random fuck.
Yeah, that's sick.
That was like from 2021, I think. Some of this shit I probably...
Dreamscape.
There's shit on here that I turned into like graffiti. Like this one. Like I ended up doing graffiti of that on the wall.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah. Like this shit is fucking January 21. And then I didn't do shit for a while. And then like look at this. So like maybe I showed you this, but I'll show you it again just for fun. If I can. Like see this skull right here? Like in 2021, this is the quality of skull that I was drawing.
Yeah, definitely you could tell the difference.
Yeah.
You stepped it up a lot.
And then switch to like
there's a ton more details.
Yeah.
Even in that, like I can tell even that one was a while ago.
Yeah. This one was a while ago. It was probably fucking like a couple months for sure. And then like that's it for this fucking one. But this one, like I want to actually finish this one, but it's so small. It's like a pain in the ass to like do like a little tiny drawing.
I give up on sketchbooks like that. Like I used to try to like fill them out all the way, but I end up just buying a new one after like halfway.
Yeah.
Like after I use like half the pages up.
I fucking voted to like not do that shit, or like not to buy any new sketchbooks because I have like 5.
Yeah.
and like 4 of them are like empty. You know, well, I technically have 6, but yeah.
What happens with me is I'll draw on one page and then it'll bleed through to the other page. Then I'm always worried if I start a new drawing, it's gonna bleed through to one that I drew before too. So I'm like, oh shit.
I think the key is to like buy like a slick sketchbook, like go to like the art store and get one that's like, obviously, you know, like the mixed media paper and shit, because it's usually more fucking
Yeah,
durable.
I try to only get the ones now too that you could turn the page all the way to the back.
Yeah, flat, like lays flat, you mean?
Yeah.
Like this, that's exactly what this one is, because like I did like drawings where like, oh fuck, shit, see like that, like you can lay it flat and there's like barely a line.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Is that what you meant?
Like what I meant was like, you know, there's the bound ones where like you have to hold like
Yes.
both pages open.
Yeah.
I try to get the ones where you turn it all the way to the back and then you're holding like
I know what you
one
mean.
page of the sketchbook.
Yeah.
But that way you don't worry about it bleeding to the other like thing you're drawing.
This is another fucking thing. I copied this off the internet just with a shitty fucking like big pen.
Oh, nice.
But like I really wanted to fucking draw like a sick knife. Like
I got one like that.
Say your word. Look at this fucking guy.
That looks familiar. It looks like that that Fortnite beard. That Fortnite bear. I can't say the word bear.
Oh no, I don't. It's just like a fucking sort of a what is that got? Ratfink, like Ed Roth.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Ratfink.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man. I just fucking love drawing, man. Like I've been drawing my ass off lately, and I just like even like here's like I probably showed you that a long time ago. Like there's my taxi driver.
Yeah,
guy.
taxi driver.
Yeah, that one.
What's the cat next to it?
Oh, it's supposed to be a dragon out of my head. Like I wasn't looking at anything.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, this shit is very old. Here's one of like my character like eating chili. Fucking stupid. But yeah, man, like I really want to fuck, there was something else in here I wanted you to see. This was like epic in my head. It was gonna be like a lowrider scene with like this guy, but I just stopped fucking doing on it. But I wanted this like car to have like, you know, like those little things like Cheech and Chong would have like the little
things across the hood or window and
yeah.
Cars are fucking hard to draw. I want to get better at drawing cars in cities.
Do you know what I did? I drew that thing. I'll see if I can pull it up. It was like a 71 Mustang. I took a photo off the internet and then I fucking held it up against the window and I traced it.
Yeah.
But like the back tire still looks jacked, but it's I like it.
It looks sick.
Yeah. There's the other like Ratfink fucking thing that I did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all sick. There we go. What up, Matthew, Benny, Aussie, VHS? This guy's another guy from Australia. Good afternoon.
Damn.
Night overseas. I got a lot of Australian fans.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah, I got Matthew, Jason, which is Ginger Ninja, Spooky Spice, Max, a villain. I think one other person too. I don't know. I got a lot of people watching me in Australia.
That's good.
Yeah. It's really cool. I love how worldwide this shit is. Like I got people everywhere. Gareth right here is in the UK.
Well, that's the thing that's sick about like YouTube, because like think like if it wasn't for like YouTube, like we wouldn't be having this like we wouldn't have just watched that film and like had the like laughs and shit, you know what I mean? We would have just been like doing whatever, you know what I mean? So it's sick that like, because like I don't have any, like the only people in my real life that are like give a fuck about movies are like my dad and my Uncle Mike.
Yeah,
that's it. So like, and I don't see them. I see my dad more than I see my Uncle Mike, but I mean like I don't have like in-depth conversations about like these Arrow releases or like whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? They don't know, they don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I said like, oh, Arrow Video is gonna release this. They'd be like, what?
That's what I kind of started my channel for too, was because like what the fuck am I gonna talk to the person I work with about Maniac and the New York Ripper. Like, gonna think I'm a fucking maniac. So I was watching this movie last night where he peels her scalp off.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ, Dan.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. That's the worst, bro. I said this before, but I'll say it again. I watched New York Ripper with my mom.
Yeah.
It was so
That sounds like a nightmare.
yeah. Yeah. But the thing was, like, she knew that I was watching like fucked movies already.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, she was just kind of like, Jesus Christ, like this is fucked. She's like, it's a little like that scene with the silver toes, like that lasts like minutes.
I mean, I watched the original Halloween with my mom, and she thought that was like too much. So
Mm,
I couldn't imagine what you would think of I put on the New York Ripper.
yeah, or Pink Flamingos. That's the other one. I watched Pink Flamingos with my grandpa and my mom and my little brother.
You know what's funny though is my grandma is who showed me Serial Mom from John Waters.
Oh
For
shit.
some reason, she thought that movie was hilarious, and she brought it over to our house to put it on. We're like, "What the fuck are you thinking, Grandma?"
That's hilarious. So fucking crazy. Like the thing with YouTube, like I this is no shit. Like when you when you post a video a fucking day,
Mhm.
like you get bombarded with fucking like because like if I post a video, like you comment on like pretty much all of them, and then like Radioactive usually does VZ, like some other like buddies from back in the day, and it's just like all these fucking like notifications and shit, and I'm just like, fuck, I'll do it later, and then all of a sudden it's been like fucking a week, and then I have to go through all these things, and I don't want to just put like the little like skull emoji, but I've been doing that a lot lately just because I've been fucking busy, right? And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to have like a heartfelt comment, but I feel like an asshole.
I like replying to them and stuff, but once in a while, I do get like a random person that writes like an entire, I don't know, like a
Yeah.
fucking essay to me, and I just go, "Thanks for watching."
Yeah, I know. I've done it. You know, because it's easier to have like an actual conversation than just like through comments. They're like, you know, like even like because like we like text like a lot, and it's like it's not the same as this, but it is because like I read it in your voice, and like everything cracks me up.
Hey, what up, Terrence? Terrence is out in are you in Scotland? I think.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Scotland.
We got Scotland, the UK, Australia, Canada.
What's his preferred method of destruction?
Oh shit,
Like
I don't
movie
know.
wise, if you know what I mean.
I know he likes horror movies.
Oh, there you go. That's the thing, man. Fucking horror movies definitely like made me like who I am. Or not who I am, but like I love horror movies, but I still do love like other kinds of fucking movies. Like I was just thinking the other day, like I'm due to watch those Lord of the Rings films again, like the old like the three.
Yeah.
Like, but you need like a fucking straight up day.
I never watched them actually.
I love them.
I've never been super into Lord of the Rings. I've read the books when I was little, but even that was like it was almost like a chore for me. Like my dad was super into it and he would read it to me, but I was like, oh god, I don't know.
I love them.
Yeah. You know what I did like is you ever watch the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings cartoons? Those are sick. I like those.
Everything that guy did was fucking worth watching.
Yeah.
He did Fritz the Cat. He did Hey Good Looking.
Yeah.
He did fucking Coonskin.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Heavy Traffic.
Heavy Traffic is
American
one of my favorites.
Pop.
You know, I never seen American Pop.
You'd love that one.
I gotta check that one out.
That one's sick.
Again, Cool World.
Cool World don't even count compared to fucking any
yeah,
of those
not
other
compared to
ones.
his other stuff, but it still is cool.
It's still really cool because there's that scene where it shows like that guy's like artist like room.
Yeah.
Like that's like sick.
What else? Wizards is fucking awesome.
Wizards is awesome. Yeah. They're all good. They're all worth watching. I think American Pop is my favorite Ralph Bakshi.
I like Hey Good Looking.
Yeah.
It's almost like Mean Streets, but with the his cartoon style.
Yeah. I think like my two favorite like cartoon movies, like Heavy Metal and American Pop, or Heavy Metal and Fritz the Cat, or Heavy Metal and Akira.
Heavy
They could
metal is
change.
awesome.
Heavy Metal's the shit. It's Canadian as fuck too, eh?
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
Ivan Reitman, huh?
Yeah. That's like that Black Christmas and fucking uh
Cronenberg stuff.
All the Cronenberg shit. That's the
Yeah.
claim to fame. And it's all good, but everything else is shit. Justin Bieber.
He got American Psycho Part 2. That
We
was a
got Ginger
Canadian movie.
Snaps.
Yeah,
Ginger
Ginger
Snaps.
Snaps is good. There's actually a lot of good Canadian movies.
Videodrome is based right in Toronto, bro, just up the street,
Yeah.
basically.
That movie's awesome.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
just rewatching that one. I think that's the last review I did. It was Videodrome.
yeah. I don't think that your stream that you did the other night saved, eh?
Which one?
Because didn't you go live? Like you weren't you live earlier today? Because remember you
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
did you save that or is that fucking gone?
you know what? I actually I put it to private because so I think I accidentally gave away where I lived. And I don't
Oh
like
shit!
people knowing my location, so I just put it to private.
There you
I'll
go.
send you the link if you want to watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I would definitely watch it. I like
it's just
putting
like
shit on in the
me.
background, man.
What's up?
What's that?
Oh, what was in the background?
Like the streams and shit.
Oh, you just put them on in the
Yeah.
background? Yeah, yeah.
What did you think I was talking about? Like a scene like fucking Hellraiser coming out of your closet back there.
I thought you were
what in the
saying something
background?
was going on in the background. I was like, what? I was like, oh shit.
Hey
fucking
Matthew, good day, mate. Hey Terry.
yeah, Strange Brew is a good Canadian movie. All the SCTV stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. Kids in the
Hey
Hall.
Terry, Matthew, good day, mate. Matthew, what are you up to today?
Night of Living. It was the 1968 one.
Yeah, original.
We finished it like probably I don't know 20 minutes ago.
Fucking classic movie.
Such a good one. I think I need a bong toke.
I wonder if it only lasted that one night.
No. It
Well, I
fucking
know
went on.
there's, you know, the two sequels, but they might have not been related. You never know. Have you ever watched any of the bootleg fucking Night of the Living Dead sequels, like Night of the Living Dead 3D? Or like,
Sid
I
Haig,
think there's
yeah.
one with Sid Haig in it.
That was
Yeah.
the one with Sid Haig, yeah.
And then there's one with Jeffrey Combs in it, like Night of the Living Dead Reanimated or something.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one.
Putting a couple shrimps on the Barbie. LOL. Just go and watch some Tubi tonight. Nice. Rub it in Europe. Don't get Terrence. Maybe you try doing one of those VPN things. Someone was just talking about that. Like if you change your
Okay.
Like
Are you fucking you sponsored by VPN?
No, I mean if you change it so that you could watch like Tubi.
I don't know, I'm
'Cause
just
he
fucking
can't
around, but you
watch
know
it
how
in
they
the
have like
fucking-
that ad all
Yeah.
the time?
I mean, fucking a VPN sends me money. I'm all for it. But
Yeah.
just know I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
shit talk your service all the way through.
Is there any good Scottish horror films or good because the one guy's from Scotland, right? Terrence is from Scotland,
Yeah.
and the other guy is from Europe.
Wasn't like Manchester Morgue, Living Dead in Manchester Morgue, Scotland?
Is that also known as Let Sleeping Corpses Lie?
Yeah. That might have been Ireland or maybe even London. I forget. The Wicker Man. There you go.
Love that shit. I remember the first time I watched it, me and my dad were watching it, and I remember like when I was a kid, I did not like it because I fucking thought it like took so long for anything like to happen, and I liked Christopher Lee obviously because he was Dracula, but I like did not like him like in that film. Dog
Dog
Soldiers.
Soldiers.
Fucking sick.
Yeah.
That's a Scottish film?
I thought it was British, but I mean, I could definitely see it being Scottish.
Bro, Scotland fucking rules because I love that film.
I know
Someone who was a baby in The Wicker Man. No shit. She's 50 now. Yeah, like I was saying, like when I was a kid, I fucking hated that film, but when I got older,
I saw that one when I was a little kid, but I don't remember it.
I remember because my dad always had like this thing for like fucking like I'm not hating on UK shit or European shit because I love a lot of it, but like he would make me watch like just trying to think, like I forget that guy's name, Benny Hill.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like I fucking hated that because like I like it's hilarious now when I think, like when I see it now or whatever, when I think back. Like when I was a kid, I was so annoyed by it. I was like, this is so fucking stupid, you know. And my dad would. I've told the story a million times, but my dad would like get like pass out on the couch like as we were watching some of his bullshit, and then I would sit there and I would, because like I don't know what possessed me, I would just let it play. But I would like fucking sit there and be pissed. I'm sitting here watching fucking Benny Hill.
With the music going.
Yeah. And he's like chasing a broad that's like dressed as a maid, and then she's chasing him, and then Dog Soldiers was shot here, but it's British.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There is way worse than Benny Hill. Was Benny Hill Scottish?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I love Dog Soldiers though.
Badass werewolf movie.
I just got that on DVD like not long ago. I got it for $4 at a thrift store. Now I can fucking get rid of the tape. Because I've done that, man. If I have it on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, and I have it on tape, unless it's like a favorite of mine, I'm not fucking keeping them because I have such limited space.
Yeah, that makes sense. I boxed a lot of mine up.
Yeah, I wish I had a storage unit, but I'm not paying like, it's like $100 and something for like a 5x5. Like, what the fuck am I gonna put in that? Like, I got more. I could fill that with the movies that I have in my closets right now, let alone the shit that I want to get off here.
I got some. I've got like the Chucky tape, and I don't know, like just shit that boxed up is like stuff that I couldn't bring myself to get rid of, like Child's Play on VHS. And
yeah, I sold those years ago. All of them, had them all up to Bride, sold them. Fuck them. I regret it now because I'm kind of like, man, I wish I had at least kept part 1 through 3. But or at least
sometimes I'll box the DVD up, like with the case. I have Half Baked on VHS and DVD. I like the VHS better for some reason, so I put the DVD in the storage.
I like when he's like, yo, I'm Cuban B, and he goes, yes, Cuban B. I'm watching all the Twilight movies.
I hate myself.
I've seen the first one. I've seen the first one. I can see why people like it, but not like people like us.
I like Kristen Stewart. I think she's a babe.
She was good in Adventureland. That was my favorite movie with her.
Yeah, she is good in that. I also like
that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like that one guy that like smokes a pipe.
Who's that? I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember like Jesse Eisenberg is working the what do you call it? The little carnival shit. Yeah.
The fair.
Yeah.
He's working the fair. Have you ever worked a fair before?
Fucking, I applied. They didn't hire me.
Bro, crackheads get hired at the fair.
I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah. During the recession, I think.
They both work for Cronenberg now.
Who works for Cronenberg?
Who?
Kristen Stewart. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I've seen some picture, like, Cronenberg is, like, squeezing her tits in the picture.
What?
There's some picture where Cronenberg is, like, holding Kristen Stewart, but he's, like, holding her weird. Like, he almost has her hand underneath her tits a little bit.
I gotta take a look at this.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I'll send it to you. I don't think he's actually holding her tits, but it just looks kind of like it's kind of weird. Cronenberg's almost like 80 years old.
Oh yeah, he's ancient, bro. He looked ancient in those videos from the 80s, man. He looked like an old math teacher.
There's some weird ass Cronenberg movie on YouTube. It's a short film called The Nest, where it's this fucking like almost zombie like girl. I mean, he's playing a doctor, but he's got her in like a fucking I don't know, it looks like a garage, like a mechanic garage. And he's saying like, all right, there's bugs underneath your left breast. I'm going to have to operate and all this weird shit. It's like one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
Jesus. Have you ever seen Terror Train?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I only watched it once and it wasn't as good as I had hoped.
Yeah.
Definitely I would rewatch it.
Yeah.
But it's a weird movie. Fucking what's his name? The magician, David what's the guy's name?
David Blaine? Not David Blaine.
Fucking the famous magician, not David Blaine, the other one. If anyone could help me out here. But anyways, the fucking famous magician guy is it?
What fucking Chris Angel mind freak?
Hold on. What's this guy's name? Let me look this shit up. David Magician.
David the Magician.
David Copperfield. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
David Copperfield is in it.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like the murder suspect.
Have you ever seen that movie Little Nicky?
Yeah.
Like that scene at the basketball fucking court, and that fucking lady goes, "That is some straight up David Copperfield shit."
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to say that all the time, and I didn't even know what it meant.
Thank you, Terrence.
Perfect.
Fucking Harvey Keitel is in Little Nicky as the devil, I think.
Oh yeah, he's and Rodney Dangerfield's the devil's dad. That's the best.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I like when he sees that guy with like tits on his head, and he goes, "Go to sleep, Dad." And he goes, "Can I take him with me?"
Oh man, I gotta rewatch that one. I haven't seen that one since the theater either.
It's one of my favorites, man. I love like the brother. I forget I think his name's like Rise Ifans. He has a weird fucking name. He was in that movie Hannibal Rising. He was like the lead bad guy in Hannibal Rising.
Huh.
But he's like sitting on like a fucking mailbox, and he's having like mind fucking games with Little Nicky, and he goes, "No, I'm gonna sit here and eat my pizza and peppermint schnapps." Like all that shit. Like, I love that shit. Fuck.
Yeah. What? How come you were bringing up Terror Train though?
Oh, just because I was looking at a bunch of fucking tapes.
Oh, okay.
I have
Are you thinking of doing 31 Days of Horror on it?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I might. I don't know.
Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
I know. I've seen it before, but I don't know. There's a bunch of other shit that I'd rather do.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not like a favorite. And like you, the first time I watched it, I wasn't the biggest fan either.
The other New Year's one I like is New Year's Evil. Did you ever see that?
No.
Oh, that one's awesome. There's a fucking killer. He keeps calling this radio host, and he goes like, "This is evil."
Wow.
What's your take on Halloween Ends? I liked it, and he didn't.
That's right. That's right. Also,
what about you, Terrence? What do you think?
Yeah, I didn't like that movie. Did you ever see Vamp?
Nah. With what's the girl from Conan? What's her name?
I don't know what the fuck her name is, but I've seen it and it's not bad.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out.
Did you ever see that Taxi Driver fucking tape that I have that looks like Dawn of the Dead?
No.
Holy fuck! All these cords like fucking wrapped.
Oh, Terrence didn't like it either.
Good.
Man, I thought it was cool. I thought it was kind of like Henry, like Michael Myers. It was like Henry, and then Corey was like Otis.
No, you know what it was more like?
Halloween 2018.
It was more like Halloween Ends or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like Maniac Cop 2. Like how like that one like greasy guy like meets the maniac cop and like he kind of like starts killing with him and shit.
Yeah,
That's what it's like.
yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Check this out, man.
Maniac Cop 2 is fucking awesome. What the fuck? Why would they do that?
It's just like a bootleg company.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. Like
okay.
they just did like their own cover art. Like this is an actual like there's a movie in here like you could watch this taxi driver tape.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. I also got the movie House, not the one from the 80s, the one from the 70s, the Japanese one.
Oh, okay. I haven't
got
seen that one.
It's crazy, it's good. And mid 90s, which was good.
Oh, okay.
I bought all those from the same guy. He's always at Shock Stock every year. He did a 3 from Hell, which I want to get. He's local too. Like I think he's like just like a 2.5 hour drive away. I could drive up there and grab like 10 tapes if I wanted to. You know what I mean?
You ever see at the conventions some chick selling masks? There's some chick on YouTube I just subscribed to. She's in London, Ontario. She's making like these sick ass like Halloween masks.
I couldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe you saw her at, like Shock and Stock.
I probably at least seen the stuff, but
yeah,
it is a weird cover. I got a bunch of shit that I want to go through here, man.
it's pretty cool. I was just like, what? Like, what's the connection between Travis Bickle and the red-haired, the red-shirt zombie?
Fuck, I still haven't seen Popcorn. I've had that for like probably 5 years.
That one's fun. I like that movie. The cover for it, I think, is like one of my favorite covers, where it's like the mask coming off of the skull.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a trippy fucking cover.
Yeah. And it's the same artist that did the Beetlejuice poster, I believe.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I just hung a bunch of shit on my wall, like in front of me, but the goal was to hang it behind me, and then I just ended up saying fuck it. So I got new shit. I took those off the wall, so at least I had something back there.
I gotta get more posters and stuff. I have like my 4 little Jess Franco posters and then a Freddy Krueger poster, and that's it.
Fuck. That's funny.
Ugh. I start kind of going crazy once I get like a bunch of posters up. I don't know. Like if my wall it doesn't have enough like blank space on it, I start kind of losing my mind.
Mm-hmm. I've mad shit hung up in here, man.
Yeah.
Mad shit.
It looks dope, but at the same time, like you could see like a lot of like space, like you could see the wall and stuff, so it looks nice.
I only hung shit like in frames or like the canvases. I didn't like because like when I had lived at the last place, like I had shit hung up like with like everything. If it wasn't fucking tape, it was a thumbtack, or if it was just like fucking sticky tack, whatever. I was like, when I get my own place, I'm only gonna hung shit that's framed. I was like, it's the fucking way it's gotta be here.
What's he say? So did Michael Myers take the bus to Lori's house, or does he get a senior citizen pass? Was that in the Halloween Ends or the 2018?
Yeah, I don't remember. That fucking Halloween Ends was bullshit. The best part was when it ended. Like, other than that kid getting fucking savaged in the beginning, I couldn't wait I was like, oh, when's something gonna happen?
And you saying ends. They should call it Halloween Friends because they became best friends.
Just call it Shitsville.
Oh my god, it was better than the new Hellraiser.
Yeah,
The new Hellraiser sucked.
I'm definitely gonna check that out one day.
It's up on that thing you sent, that Put Locker.
Mm.
They got it up on there. That thing was pretty cool. I was finding a bunch of movies on that.
Yeah, you never heard of that one?
No.
That's the one.
It's just sick.
You know who told me about that? Back when I would go to the barber shop, like when I had fucking like hair to like get a fade. My barber, he's like, because I was telling him, I'm like, man, I want to watch this one movie, but I don't got it or whatever. And he's like, oh, watch it. And I said I couldn't find it on like uTorrent or any of that bullshit. And he's like, just go on Put Lockers. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, just type in the name and then type in Put Lockers beside it. And I did that, and I was like,
the one I do is I was using a Russian, like the Russian version of YouTube has a lot of movies on it. It's like OK.ru. So you type in the movie, then you put OK.ru after it at the Google, and like you get like this weird ass Russian website where you don't know what to click and what not to click, but if you just know the play button works. It's like, holy fucking shit, Vladimir Putin's gonna fucking come to my house with an arrest warrant. Those people hated their son. They got them babysitter on Halloween night knowing Michael Myers is about. Well, they had to go to their Cult of Thorn meeting. What are you gonna do? I've seen the ending Halloween Ends on YouTube and all the kills in the film. It don't look that good. Well, if you watch it for the kills,
they stole that kill from fucking that shitty fucking Chainsaw 3D.
Which one?
The fucking when he went in the grinder.
Yeah.
Dude, like you're telling me this is a good movie? It's fucking stealing from shit.
And that's a great point too, because a lot of people hate when when the guy goes in the grinder and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, but they love.
Yeah. Pisses me off.
But I love both though.
Oh, you're insane.
Me
and my brother saw that in theater and we were like, what the fuck?
No, I did think the ending, I mean, spoiler alert to anyone, but yeah, I thought the ending was a little bit much. Like, it's not enough just to fucking carry him to the morgue. They gotta fucking bring him to this junkyard grinder.
And then they tease like he's gonna like pull Lori in, and then like it doesn't happen, and you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Well, that'd be funny if someone did it like a deep fake or something where Lori falls in. It's, what did you say? It sucks, Matthew. Halloween Resurrection is better than that sucks. I like Halloween Resurrection. I do like, no, I like Halloween Ends better than Resurrection, but Resurrection is close.
The best part of Resurrection is fucking Busta Rhymes watching that kung fu film in the hotel.
Holy shit! Something just almost fell. My remote almost fell off the bed. But again, I like when so what cracks me up about Halloween Resurrection is that kid, you know, the kid Deckard is watching him on the webcam the whole time.
Yeah.
They're originally going to have him bust through the door to save the day. And the audience hated that so much that they turned it to Busta Rhymes. But if you watch it, if you freeze frame it, like frame by frame, when the door busts open, it's still the kid for one frame.
Wow. That's crazy.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Busta Rhymes is sick.
They should do the next sequel is a sequel to Resurrection. That'd be dope. Busta Rhymes comes back.
What does that say? Every time I watch a video or talk to anyone about Halloween Ends, there's more evidence as to why it sucks. Never mind it being boring. Dude, it sucks and it's boring, man. Fuck.
Shit, I liked it better
Danny B
than.
loves it. He's like, oh, I liked it better than the Rob Zombie one, he says. No.
Yeah, well, I did.
Do you really?
Yeah, I like it better than the two Rob Zombie movies. I like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 right next to it, though.
See, that's the thing with this fucking guy. At least he's honest. Eh? He doesn't beat around the bush. Or he
But
doesn't.
my list, like my favorite ones, change every year.
Yeah.
Like last
Yeah,
year,
but
I
you
liked.
like all those like fucking like weird fucking sequels that I don't like the
Yeah.
like 4 and 5 and all that and 6. Like
Part 6 is my third favorite,
fuck.
and that's
I
been my
wouldn't
third
watch that
favorite forever.
if you gave me $1 million, I wouldn't watch that fucking movie.
That one's awesome. They got the Cult of Thorn, man.
I couldn't. I hate. That's the shit that I hate, man. Those are the ones that make me want to fucking puke.
He explodes that guy's head in the basement. That shit is sick.
The one kill that I do that's memorable for me from when I was a kid was when that dude gets like the hockey skate in the face.
Oh, that's in H2O.
That's an H2O. Okay, yeah. I remember that one. Like that
Part
kill.
6. So part 6 has like the head explosion and fucking
Yeah.
where he's got the axe and shit. It's pretty dope.
I fucking hate those ones, man. I don't even know. I own. I pulled these off earlier. I forgot about that.
Give
Part 4, I own it, but it's never even been opened.
I'm not a big fan of part 4. Part 4 is kind of boring.
And same with fucking part 3. Still
sealed. I'm not a big fan of part 3 either.
I got this for dirt cheap because it had like these holes in the back.
Oh, really?
See, like these, like they're like hole punch. It's sealed, but it's got like these hole punches. Like on the like opposite, like where the fuck, like right here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, over the barcode. Yeah.
So I think that made it like.
That's cool when that happens because like, who gives a shit, you know?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Remember, you know what's crazy is I think it was you that told me, like, there's that face.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me a long time to notice that in the hand. There's like a little face.
Unreal.
Isn't that trippy?
I love that. I love that.
What's he saying? I can forgive bad writing, plot holes, and shoddy effects, but boredom, especially from a studio movie, is just unacceptable. That's how I felt about the new Hellraiser. I was like, God, this is boring as shit. I don't care about the box so much. But to me, it was more interesting than the last 2 Halloween movies.
Those ones sucked even worse.
Yeah. The 2018 is actually my least favorite Halloween movie.
I hate the best part of that film was given away in the trailer, and that's when those teeth are dropped from the other side of that bathroom stall.
Yeah.
I thought that was so awesome. When I seen that in the theater or in the trailer, I was like, because I was in the era when I was still watching trailers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, that movie, like, I had fun watching it in the theater, but then rewatching, I was just like, this really isn't that good.
No.
And it was just because, like, so much time went by from the last Halloween that I was like, all right, they got a new one out. I'll go check it out.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Every time I watch a video or talk to anyone about Halloween, there's more evidence as to why. Yeah. So, do you like the Texas Chainsaw 3D movie?
No.
No, where he goes in the grinder, or the guy goes in the. I like that one.
No. I like the scene where like that cop was like going through the basement.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. Did you ever see the video footage of that like Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game?
No.
It's sick.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Shit, I'm starting to get a little bit sleepy, man.
Yeah,
1 a.m. over.
I'm down to ender, bro, and we can reconvene again soon.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Yeah, just
bro.
hit me up this weekend or something.
Yeah, I'll probably do a show on Friday night.
Oh, okay.
But if you're fucking down, I'm down to do like me and you again like this. This is dope.
All right, for
If
sure,
you,
man.
yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Otherwise I'm fucked.
Yeah. Just let me
Can you-
know 2 months in advance. Otherwise, I'm fucked.
Yeah. All right, man. I don't even know how to do I just
I'll end
exit?
it all for you.
Okay, bro.
All right, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Terrence, you're still in the chat, and Matthew, if you're still here, thank you. Everyone else that came through and watched Night of the Living Dead with us, thank you. And this is for Ricky's channel. Check out his 31 Days of Horror. This is Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. And Ricky, anything you want to say?
It was a fucking blast, man.
Hell yeah! All right, guys, peace out.
Peace.
And broadcast. Let me see. There we go.